What's cracking with you, YouTube? It's your man, King Howie. I'm a little late with this NBA playoff shit. I planned on doing it before then, but better late than never. Let's talk about these trash ass playoffs. The NBA. Ah, the shit that they have to do to get people to watch these boring ass games. So let's talk about it. All right. Where do we want to start? Let's start with the Houston Rockets and the Utah Jazz. Okay, the Rockets won the first game. They won the first game. Give it to them. The Utah Jazz is a very defensive-minded team, but Ricky Rubio has been hurt for a long ass time. He just now getting his feet wet. It's so much that Rudy Gobert can do. He got three guys constantly attacking the damn rim with James Harden and CP3 and Clint Capella. So he got his hands tied. He got too much work to do. We all know that the Houston Rockets are gonna beat the Utah Jazz, so that's out of the question. Now the Portland Trail Blazers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Portland, of course, they don't have Yusuf Nurkic. He broke his leg. They wind up picking up Enes Kanter, who I think is, I'm not going to say better. I'm just going to say more experienced than Yusuf Nurkic is. You know what I'm saying? Kanter is a beast. You know what I'm saying? He puts up big numbers. Can they beat the Oklahoma City Thunder? I think Portland got a chance to beat the Oklahoma City Thunder. Why? Dame Lillard. I call him lame Lillard, but we'll see if he could get out of the first round, if we could change that around from Dame to lame. So right now he's still lame Lillard to me. CJ McCullough, banged up. He was banged up last year. Oklahoma City Thunder, Paul George is banged up. He got that shoulder injury, but he's still willing to go out there and play some damn defense. The wild card in this whole matchup is how effective will Russell Westbrook be? Are we gonna get Russell Westbrook that's shooting 30% from the 3-point line? Are we gonna get the Russell Westbrook shooting 7 for 30? You know what I'm saying? Field goal percentage at 32%. Are we gonna get Russell Westbrook who's shooting 66% from the free throw line? We all know he can rebound and assist, but can he score enough to give them a chance to win? Adams, the center, I think Russell Westbrook has to pay more attention to him. As far as Paul George, it just depends on how good he feels health-wise. Is he healthy enough to play? Now, I expect Russell Westbrook to take more shot attempts. You got Dennis Schroeder over there. Might as well let him shoot the ball sometime. You know what I'm saying? He got a nice little jump shot. You're going to have to mix him in. You're going to have to mix in Steven Adams to compensate for the limitations that Paul George have. So I think Portland could probably win this series against the Oklahoma City Thunder. They are the third seed. Now this matchup, the Denver Nuggets and the San Antonio Spurs, this is going to be the best matchup in the Western Conference playoffs. Why? Because you have a team that have barely made the damn playoffs, and you have a team that was the best team in the West at one point in time until they kind of fell off a little bit. Popovich is a very experienced coach. He knows how to coach guys in certain situations. Defense is very key. They have scrappy point guards in White and Forbes and Patty Mills. Those three guys could be an X factor on any given night. You don't know which one you're going to get at any given time. Rudy Gay, he's struggling right now, but that's because, Denver got some guys that can defend. You know what I mean? They matching length for length on Rudy Gay. As far as they moving Millsap around to guard the lanky guys. So you're gonna see Millsap, on Rudy Gay. You're gonna see Millsap being real physical with LaMarcus Aldridge. And as far as DeMar DeRozan, he's not gonna shoot no 3-point shots to separate the score. He's gonna be more of a fourth quarter guy. When the fourth quarter hits, that's when you're going to see DeRozan start trying to take over, driving to the basket, you know what I'm saying, making the defense have to, at the end of the game, legs are tired, arms are heavy, and that's when DeRozan will take advantage of the game. And to me, I think Denver is going to have to blow these guys out early, have to make them constantly play catch up. If they don't, Popovich will win this series. So I'm gonna go with, you have Gary Harris over there that should be a knockdown 3-point shooter. You got Jamal Murray, who should be top, I wouldn't say top, but a good enough point guard to kind of direct the game in the favor of the Denver Nuggets, but it's not working like that. It's not working like that. So I think the Spurs is gonna beat the Denver Nuggets. I don't think the Denver Nuggets is ready. And of course, the Golden State Warriors and the LA Clippers. Now, everybody is jumping the gun on what happened with the Warriors blowing a 31-point lead. I watched the game. It looked fixed to me. Durant wasn't engaged the whole game. He was pretty much just entertaining Patrick Beverly. Steph Curry was doing a lot of clown shit. I'm a bad boy, pointing on his chest. And once again, where the hell is Klay Thompson? Klay Thompson is probably one of the most consistent best shooters I've ever seen in the NBA. One night he knocking down 10 3-pointers and fucking scoring 52 points on 4 dribbles. And then the next night he ain't doing shit. This game looked fixed. The Warriors could have put this game to bed, but people stopped watching the game. Like Skip Bayless said, I turned the TV off. I didn't even know they won until the next morning. See, that's what I'm talking about. The NBA got to make these games interesting so people can watch them. You know what I'm saying? That's how they make their money. If the ratings ain't high, shit, start calling fouls. Start missing shots. We need people watching. We need people on social media. Oh, the Clippers about to come back, so people could turn the game back on. So I expect the NBA to have these series be up and down and battle tested, when in actuality the Warriors could blow the Clippers out in 4 games. You know what I mean? The Portland Trailblazers is going to probably go 6 with the Thunder. The Rockets probably go 5 with the Jazz. And the Warriors, the Portland Trailblazers go 6 with the Thunder. The Rockets and the Jazz will probably go maybe 5. The Denver Nuggets and the Spurs, that's probably going to be like a 7-game series, because that's typically how Popovich normally does his first round. So they either win in between 5 or 7 games. So with the Warriors, who knows? Maybe they turn it on and they win this in maybe 5 or 6. But we already know what the NBA is doing, trying to make it watchable, because LeBron James is not in the playoffs. And look at that. LeBron James tweeting Chuck, I might come up there and sit down, because they want people watching the playoffs. There's a lot of fans that's not watching this shit. You got some people out there saying, this is going to be the best playoffs ever because LeBron James isn't in it. Was it the best playoffs ever last year when LeBron James was in it, when he had a cakewalk through the East? No. Same shit here. Now they got Durant. 9 turnovers, 43 turnovers in the last 2 games between the Clippers that the Warriors had with the Clippers. Like, yeah, when you got a guy like Patrick Beverly being feisty, hitting the ball out of your hand and all that shit, of course. So y'all got my first round picks. Let's go to the East. Blake Griffin is not playing against the Bucks, so that's gonna be maybe 5 games. Who knows? The Detroit, it's sweep. I don't even know why I'm trying to give the Pistons a chance. Sweep. Bucks gonna sweep them. Now the Raptors and Orlando Magics. Remember, guys, when the season started, the best team in the East was who? The Orlando Magic. The NBA is so trash. Oh man, the Orlando Magic was the best team when the season started. Now they win a game against the Toronto Raptors, which was a good game. And part of the reason why they won that game is because Kyle Lowry has been dealing with a back injury that he should have had surgery on for the last 2 years. Oh, Kyle Lowry didn't make no shots. You need your back. His back is gone. They kept telling him, bro, you need surgery. You need surgery. Nah, I don't want the surgery. I could deal with it. I could deal with the pain. So that's the reason why the Magic won the first game, is because Kyle Lowry, all he had to do was score, 10 points, and this game would have been in the Raptors' favor. But he didn't. So I'm expecting the Raptors to win this in probably 6 games. I think Orlando will probably win one at home. And then the Raptors are probably, Kawhi Leonard going to have to step up. And Siakam and Ibaka and those guys, they're going to have to step up. Danny Green, Kawhi Leonard, this is nothing new to them. Ibaka, this is nothing new to them. They've been battle tested in the playoffs before. But as far as Nikolai Vucevic and DJ Augustine and Ross and Fournier, who's been missing in action the second half of the season, the Magic are going to have to rely on y'all 3-point shooting. Oh, another thing. Oh, okay, we getting into it right now, and I thought I messed up. So I'm expecting the Raptors to win this in probably 5 games, 6 games. The 76ers and the Brooklyn Nets. Now, this is very interesting with these two teams playing. I think the best matchups out of each conference, I think the East has the best matchups. Just the way how the NBA is trying to, how they trying to run it. They're going to let the Eastern teams battle their heart off because nobody really watch Eastern Conference teams but the people on the East. So, mainly because of time difference. They games play early. The Western Conference games play late. Nobody in the East want to stay up till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning watching the NBA triple overtime game. Philadelphia and the Brooklyn Nets. Very interesting. I like the Brooklyn Nets, but I know they're not going to win this. Of course, the 76ers have Embiid and Ben Simmons, a.k.a. Big Lonzo Ball. Jimmy Butler is the X factor for this team. Jimmy Butler has so many defensive assignments that his offense is not seen because he's trying to, defend guys that Ben Simmons can't guard and J.J. Redick can't guard. Who's the other guy on their team? Who's the power forward? Oh, Tobias Harris. This team just got put together, you know what I mean? And you could still see that they're still trying to figure each other out. I remember when Jimmy Butler came. And he started hitting them game-winning shots? And then Joel Embiid got mad. I just want to, get a better feel for the ball because Jimmy Butler is a great player, but I'm not seeing enough touches of the basketball. So if we could figure it out, it'll be cool to see how far we can. Joel Embiid. Stop shooting threes, man. Stop trying to face up with Jared Allen. Put your back on them. Back them down. Use your size, man. You trying to play like you a point guard, dude. Like shooting all these threes, but I understand why you got to shoot threes because Ben Simmons can't shoot. And then you're forced to go to the perimeter because Ben Simmons is always trying to get down on the block. You can't have 2 big men down there. If Ben Simmons knew how to shoot the damn ball, how about this? When y'all run into that situation, just get a ball to Tobias Harris or Jimmy Butler. Y'all not doing what y'all used to do. The 76ers used to open up the game by setting screens, letting JJ Redick get in the rhythm. Now they don't do that. JJ Redick used to come in the first quarter and knock down about 4 or 5 shots. Threes and mid-range jump shots. Then it will start getting into the Embiid. You know, you got to spread guys out because that's how Joel Embiid likes to work. He got to have space. He a big dude. You know what I'm saying? So I think the 76ers will probably win it. This might go 7 games, man. You got D'Angelo Russell over there that's playing lights out basketball. Jared Allen is a rim protector. You got Karis LeVert, who could get hot at any time. You got DeMarre Carroll that can ball out. You know, Joe Harris, if he wasn't playing against this type of team, Joe Harris, you will see his numbers pump up. But yeah, I could see, yeah, Philly will probably win this in 6 games. Now, the Boston Celtics and the Indiana Pacers. Boston's is just too much for the Pacers. The Pacers don't have Victor Oladipo. All they have is, what's his name? Miles Turner. Who else they got over there? They got Thaddeus Young. I don't even know who the Pacers got on their squad, man. That's a damn shame. I haven't even been paying attention to them. But, hey, they was good enough to be a 5th seed in the East. But, yeah, Boston, that might be a sweep. Kyrie is going to be Kyrie. You know, Al Horford, he lives for the playoffs. These are his big moments. But in all, I just think that Giannis is just going to be too much. Giannis going to be too much. I mean, the Bucks, they play the best defense. They got length. They got a superstar stud, you know, just animal on their squad. They got shooters. Only thing they missing is the rookie of the year, former rookie of the year, Malcolm Brogdon. If he was healthy, oh man, I don't see nobody hanging with the Milwaukee Bucks. But to me, yeah, the Bucks got the strongest team next to the Toronto Raptors. That's how I'm seeing it in the East. So I got Celtics sweeping Indiana Pacers. I got the 76ers winning in probably 6 or 7 games. The Raptors winning in probably like maybe 5 or 6 games. And the Bucks are going to sweep the Pistons. This is the first round of your Western and Eastern Conference playoff picture. When the second round hit, we'll go from there. This is your man, King Howie. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment to the channel. Remember, we having a draft, the Packer draft hat giveaway. Be sure to just, go to my page and scroll down and find the draft hat giveaway. That's where all the information will be. So far, we have a couple of people that have put in their picks for the 2019 NFL draft. And y'all could go there and put y'all picks in too and try to win a free hat. This your man, King Howie. I'm about to head back out of town because that's what I do. And we'll probably go on a road trip next week. We'll see how I feel. I'll probably do a video while I'm on a road trip. And I'll holla at y'all, man. I'm out.